Hi, it's Dee from the Maitland Animal Management. I just wanted to have a chat today about people rehoming their pets. Now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Harry. Now, I ended up contacting Harry because I had two pups come into the facility and they were still in Harry's name. Now, it turned out that Harry had a litter of puppies by accident. Genuine guy, really old school farmer, really lovely guy. And he was, I think, about an hour up the road, maybe even 2 hours up the road. Harry, when he realised that his dog was pregnant, thought, okay, gonna have to get her de-sexed, everything, but rehomed all the puppies. Didn't ask for any money, gave them away for free. Thought he was doing the right thing, everything like that. Two came in. Now, I know the person that had these two dogs, and let's just say that we are very lucky that Harry came and got them back. So Harry came and got them back. We helped Harry de-sex the dogs. And he was rehoming one, and his son was going to keep the other one. Now, when I contacted the people that Harry had rehomed these two pups to, they didn't want them anymore. The two girls were, I think they were only about 6 months old actually, but they didn't want them anymore. They weren't cute little puppies anymore. So Harry said to me, oh, I can't go through another litter. What if they get pregnant? I said, that's fine, Harry, we'll help you. So we got them de-sexed, everything like that. They were surrendered by the girl that had them, and off to a good life. Now, what I did is I ran Harry's address, and every single one of those pups that Harry gave away was still in Harry's name. Even though he microchipped them, he made the same mistake what most people do. They gave the new owner, or the new owners, the paperwork. He had nothing. Thankfully, he had the details from messages, and he kept those. And I was able to contact every single one of those people to say, look, you need to get your dog out of Harry's name and into your name. Not one of those people had the dogs anymore. Nearly every single dog was actually sold. So they'd gone and got a free puppy, and then they put money on them and resold them. And I said to them, well, you got the dog from Harry. Harry has given me sufficient proof. You've told me you've had the dog. You're responsible. It is now up to you to tell me who the new owner is. So that's what happened. We spent a couple of hours with Harry going through messages, calling the people he gave the dogs to, and then tracking these animals all the way along. And that was terrible. One lady got 3 and they were all sold. So, you know, if you are going to rehome an animal, don't give them the paperwork. It is your responsibility. If you look at the form, it actually says it is the responsibility of the old owner or the person giving away the animal to notify the change. It is no different from doing a notice of disposal with a car. So, it used to be a triplicate form, but it's not anymore. It's a single form. So what I suggest is you fill it in, you do your part, they do their part, you snap a photo, they snap a photo, and you, as the person giving or selling away the animal, you drop that form into council, because like Harry, it becomes your responsibility. You are the microchipped owner. Unless you know who you gave that animal to and have sufficient proof, who can we make responsible for the animal? What about if that animal goes out and bites somebody? That's a dangerous dog attack against you because it's in your name. You have to protect yourselves. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is to protect that animal. You don't want anything to happen to that animal. If something does, we want to make sure that we hold that person responsible. You look at Barney, Loki, and their dad. When we initiated a cruelty investigation, only one dog was still in the person responsible. And it's because of that, that one dog is still in the care of the authorities because it's linked to him. The other two, Barney and Loki, came to us because they weren't chipped in his name to hold him accountable. You want to protect those animals by getting it into their name. So it's really imperative that you microchip them and you follow through with doing a change of ownership and keeping a copy yourself. Now, 3 years later down the track, are you going to remember who you gave a dog to, yet alone 10 of them? No. Harry was lucky. It was still 6 months, something like that. He still had the messages on his phone. If he'd replaced his phone, that'd all be information loss. So it's really important to follow through. And it's like anything. When we do an adoption here, we're assessing the people. Are they going to be responsible owners? Are they good people? Is there anything that I need to be concerned about? That's also something that you need to do when you're rehoming your pets. It's not just for the sake of getting rid of the animal. You don't want to set that animal up for fail. It's part and parcel of being a responsible owner. So, like Harry, we were lucky. We managed to sort Harry's out. But there are people that we've tried to help, they've got no clue. Now, when the registration blitz come out through councils, he's got 10, 15 dogs against his name, no clue. And of course, council saying those animals have to be registered under legislation. So it's a very big picture, but if you want to protect yourself and protect the animal, go through the process of doing it properly.